Hello, how's everyone doing today? I'm just here at my computer chilling. As you can see from the title, I just lost my job. This was a job that I've carried for about 3 years now. Actually would have been made 3 years yesterday. I lost it on the 20th, about 10 days for my 3 anniversary. I was just told at the end of the day just not to come back. I was pretty bummed out about it because I feel like I was cheated out of a lot of different things. I don't want to dwell too much on that, but just for the scope of that, like why that is so, why it was so detrimental for that reason alone. With my 3 anniversary, I was going to get my employer matched 401k and IRA, which I've been putting into since I got there. I would have been fully vested soon after I left. I would have kept it. Not only that, I just finished a semester of school. I had to pay it out of pocket and wait for my job to reimburse me after the semester was over with. That's been cut off now because of it. I was not able to get reimbursed for that. So yeah, just off those things alone, it was enough for them to kind of like, it ruined my day for sure. It made me very, what's the word I'm looking for? It made me very, I would say like, at antsy. My apologies. Personally, I was, just, it leaves you in a state of, especially in today's economy, it leaves you in a state of uncertainty to have your job gone, just like that. Because you don't know how soon you'll be able to get another one. You don't know how soon you'll be able to do everything that you were doing before. And it kind of like pumped the brakes on the idea of elevating any further than this job should have been able to get me, or elevating really in general. Um, I Luckily everything that I do outside of work currently kind of sustains me enough, and with me pulling some strings, I was able to pay my mortgage up a few months ahead of time, so I don't have to try to fight to just get into the first thing I can get into. Because Lord knows I'll be finding myself working at a McDonald's in about 7 days from now if I didn't have that mindset. But yeah, I can kind of sustain myself basically off of everything that I'm doing outside of my 9 to 5 that I had. I don't know what industry I'll be in. I don't know if I'll still be looking at another bank job or anything like that or anything specifically. But yeah, so I already had recorded this video before, and it was actually the first time I ever recorded a video. Period. I used to stream a lot. But I made this channel just to make this kind of anonymous channel. I used to have my face out there a lot when I was streaming, and I don't even care to even worry about getting a webcam or getting some type of camera for this setup. I really didn't even care to worry about getting speakers for this new computer I got. So I just hooked my Beats headphones up to it so I can rehear this afterward. I can rehear this. I can hear this afterward. I don't have any gameplay footage at the moment because I just started back touching any of this equipment. I don't have my Elgato connected to anything. I was going to get my laptop fixed before I start using that to record my Xbox gameplay footage, which from my perspective, that might be the only way I could think of recording my Xbox gameplay footage. I'm sure there might be some online tools or something like that, but I'm not a privy to that. I don't really know too much about that specifically. I apologize, the audio is bad. I have not been able to calibrate this thing. I don't know if it's properly calibrated. I have not used this in so long. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised this even works. It might not work. I might not be talking to anyone. I pulled up this picture of Gun just because I recorded this video already, but YouTube said that I have to verify my channel first before I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. I was like, it was like 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So I was like, I know for a fact I'll do a better take the second time around than the first one. So this is just what I'm doing. This is going to be the thumbnail. I literally went here to the specific chapter for the thumbnail, and I was going to make the thumbnail. And when I found that out, I was like, okay, I looked it up just to ensure that that was the case. And afterward, I was like, I'll just redo it. And I'll just leave Gun's face up here. I don't have to look for a thumbnail anymore. I'll just leave it as is, and it'll be the thumbnail because it's the only image up. But I will be getting gameplay footage at some point for me to start using instead. I don't know if there's a specific game you guys want me to play, so I'll do that with it. I mostly play Fortnite, but I do play other video games too. I was actually going to play Snake as well. Like if you go to Google Chrome, you type in Snake on Google, and it's the same game that shows up. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Oh, I can try time from here. I see that now. Yeah, I was gonna play Snake, but I was I was I'm so I was so out of it when the first for the first video because I was so nervous that it really didn't make any sense for me to try to do that. I wasn't gonna be able to multitask like that. So I'll try to. I have to get my laptop fixed. Once I get this laptop fixed, because it's a decent laptop. It's just a little old. I've had it for like 5 years now. Um, Once I get it fixed, I was gonna start using that with my in conjunction with my Xbox and start recording gameplay footage on it. Hopefully that can go by pretty quickly. I'll be taking it in today to see how much it'll cost to get it fixed. If it's not too bad, I'll just go ahead and just get it fixed up, so I can go ahead and start recording gameplay footage, sending it to my PC here in my office, and then taking that footage and then using that for the me talking over it, versus you just looking at this sad half Korean, half Japanese man. Any Lookism fans in there, say something in the comments. I feel like it's just me sometimes. Outside of the Reddit, of course, I feel like it's just me. so, I am just a few things about me. I am in my mid 20s. I'm from the Midwest. I've worked as a financial professional for about 3 years now. I do businesses outside of that. I've always been someone who just went towards the money. Not to say I was a greedy individual, but I just grew up very impoverished, so I was always looking for ways to make money and things like that. So that's just one of my talents, I guess. And yeah, I used to stream a lot, like really heavy. Uh, and the reason that I named my channel Change for the Better is because that's something that really speaks to me. I think that something that humanity is all about is growth, development, and um, just evolving over time and embracing that change as it goes on. And you being able to do that would mean that it leaves you out of the idea of being stagnant and staying in the same area and looking up one day and realizing you've been sitting in the same spot physically, mentally, psychologically for the past 10, 15, 20 years. That's a terrible way to live. It's a cursed existence, and I would rather change than have to go through that revelation. So, um, that's an idea that speaks to me, and it's based off my Xbox gamer tag too. So I guess that's why. I guess that could also be why it's something that is close to me. Yeah. So I'm called Change for that reason alone. It's longer than just Change, of course, but that's just what I get called is Change. Uh, yeah. So if you guys have any questions in terms of like finances or um even like with cars, I my first degree was in automotive service technology. I'm going for my bachelor's in finance now, but that was my first degree ever. So even in terms of like buying a car off the street, which I would suggest over buying off the lot, I know some people have their opinions about that. Don't take everything I have to say with too much salt. Some things, yeah, but that it's literally just a matter of opinion. You might meet someone who can get you a really good deal in a car dealership, but that's really important too. But yeah, as far as that, I really just want to use this channel to just like talk about different subjects, just my opinion on certain things. Now, I don't think my opinion is just that great, which is why I'm always open to hearing other people's opinions. I feel like I can learn a lot of things that way. But yeah, uh, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this channel specifically. Oh my god, watch I become like a storytime YouTuber or something. I do have some stories, but I don't have that many. I lived a pretty tame life up to this point. Um, I don't have any crazy stories. I've never been arrested before. I don't even think, honestly, I would say the most impressive things that I've done is getting out of getting arrested because that's something that I've just never had to deal with before. But I do. I used to say that I have a degree in law enforcement communications because I'm always able to get out of getting a ticket or getting pulled out of my car to get it searched or anything like that. I think it's because my tone and the way I articulate myself, it's very disarming because it's like, oh well, he seems like a nice enough guy. I'm sure I give off that impression, which is great for me. I mean, yeah, but anything that you guys have questions about, just leave them in the comments, or even if you just want to comment on it, call me an idiot or something for even losing my job or calling me a wuss for hopping on the internet and to talk about it. Feel free. I don't I respect all your opinions, as long as they're not like, as long as they're not like wrong. There are some opinions that are just wrong, but someone think I'm an idiot. That's not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just your opinion. It's okay. Um, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Don't share this video. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.